Good morning, students. Welcome to today's topic on material aspects of solar collectors under the course Renewable Energy Resources, with the course code being 21652. Myself, Dwarkanath SK, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SABIT, Bangalore. So let us go into the today's topic of discussion on material aspects of solar collectors. So typically we use copper, steel, or aluminum, which is used as a observer configuration. The sides and bottoms of the collector they usually are metal and insulated with a mineral wool or to minimize the purpose is to minimize the heat power loss. The glass top is usually made up of special glass to resist any fracture or maximize the transmission efficiency of the energy. Flat plate collectors they are made up of metal, glass, insulating and joining materials. Typically copper, steel or aluminum is typically used as a observing configuration, followed by varieties of materials and the combination of materials usually use plastics to improve the cost-benefit ratio, higher temperature ranges in the system performance. Vacuum tube collectors they are usually of borosilicate glass because hardened glass that has to be placed on the top surface of the material. Mostly the observable area this is coated on an inner tube and no material which is bit required. So but there is also the tubes which is the inner material fin fabrication. So swimming pool heating based materials or plastic or rubber which is used for the low temperature observer plates. So solar collectors they are usually mounted on the roof and it is connected to a circuit containing water with propylene glycol antifreeze added. The tank is usually made up of metal partially stainless steel or partially enameled steel or the copper material. So what is the reflective material which is used for these solar collectors? So the highest solar reflection that is outcome behavior of the solar radiation which results in the higher concentration and that of the lower diffusion of the light. So Vega Energy SPF surfaces they are usually of pre-anodized aluminum with a multi-layer coating obtained by PVD process, which is usually a thin film of 99.99% of pure aluminum or the silver material which is being used. So what I mean by a solar thermal collector? So a solar thermal collector usually collects the heat by absorbing the sunlight, the main source being here the sun. The term solar collector this commonly refers to the device for solar water heating, so but they may usually refer to as for a larger power generating installations such as solar based parabolic cut-offs and solar towers and non-water heating devices such as solar cooker and solar air heaters. Solar thermal collectors they are either non-concentrating or concentrating types, both are available. Usually a non-concentrating solar collector the aperture area that is the area which reduces the solar radiation. This is roughly the same as that of the absorber area, the area absorbing the radiation. A common example of such a system which in which a metal plate that is painted in a dark color to maximize the absorption of the sunlight. The energy is then collected by cooling the plate with the working fluid. Usually water has been used or glycol which is running inside the pipe attached to the plate. So flat plate collectors they are mostly common solar thermal technology in Europe. So which consisting of enclosing of containing a dark color observer plate with a fluid circulating pathways, a transparent cover to allow a transmission of solar energy into the enclosure. The sides and the back of the enclosures they are typically insulated to reduce the heat loss to the ambient. Heat transfer fluid which is circulated through the absorber fluid pathway to remove the heat from the solar collectors. So evacuated tube-based collectors, this is typically diagram is as shown in the figure. They are the most commonly solar thermal energy in the world, which makes use of glass tube which is surrounded by the absorber with a high vacuum and effectively resists the atmospheric pressure. The vacuum that surrounds the absorber which greatly reduces the convection and the conduction heat loss, therefore achieving the greater energy conversion efficiency. So observer this can be either metallic or is in the case of flat plate collector or being the second concentric glass tubes which we call it as Sydney based tube. Heat transfer fluid this can flow in and out of each tube or being in contact with the heat pipe reaching inside the tube. So some of the applications of this technology is that it is used in residential buildings where the demand of hot water has a large impact on the energy bills. This generally means a situation with a large family or a situation in which the hot water demand is excessive due to the frequent laundering washing. Commercial applications such as laundromats, car washes, military laundries, facilities, and eating establishments we make use of this solar technology. The technology can also be used for space heating if the building is located off-grid or if the utility power is subjected to frequent outages. Solar water heating systems, they are most likely to be cost effective for the facilities with water heating systems that are expensive to operate, or with the operations such as laundries or the kitchens that requires large quantity of the hot water. Unglazed liquid collectors, they are commonly used for water heater for swimming pools, which can be operated for large scale water preheating applications. So thanks for watching today's video. Do subscribe to our department channel. Any queries with respect to today's video, you can write down at dwarkanath@cbt.edu.in. Thank you one and all for watching this video.